Today's model is my very good and talented friend, fire artist Derrick Vermin. I will provide all of his links and information down below so you can go find him and check him out. Start off by blocking out a mask-like shape with a wide-angle brush and some red face paint. Leave the eye areas open and the mouth as well. I emphasize the under eye area with V-shapes so that when I put in wrinkles later, they will be more prominent. Use a round oval brush and white paint so you can easily block in the teeth. I actually created this character a couple years ago and I'm using that as a reference to look at, but if you need to look up demon, devil images to help you do that, that's perfectly fine. Now use a pointy brush and black face paint to etch in the mouth. Make the smile going upwards in kind of this creepy, awkward manner, and fill in the areas around the teeth. Now I left the actual lip area open for last so that your model or actor is comfortable if they need to take a drink of water or anything else, they still can use their mouth until the very end. Don't forget to fill in above the teeth area with the red face paint with a small fine brush, and also fill in the eye area with black. Then take some black eyeshadow so you can seal it in and make it last longer, and also take away the shine. Don't forget to grab a black eyeliner pencil to get right up to the eyeline. Using a fine tip brush, etch in some furrowed eyebrows and forehead wrinkles. Now, this look can actually be a lot more detailed, but for time's sake and not wanting the model to be in the makeup chair for too long, I made this a little more simplistic and easier to do. That way there's less time in the makeup chair and more time spent on the performance. As you can see, I'm basically just emphasizing the areas around the mouth, the eyes, and the nose as well, making the nostrils come out a bit farther than his own so it's a little more dramatic, and coloring the area under the nose. Take the same black eyeshadow and a small angled brush and go over the lines that you just did so that you can soften the edges and make it look a little bit nicer. To make the teeth look like they're protruding more, draw some black lines in between the top teeth and then use the angle of the brush to pull down the shadow towards the center, leaving the center open, and then you can add some white with a smaller brush to give it a highlighted effect. With this same technique, continue using the brush that you used to highlight above the teeth and go all the way around the edges of the mouth, the cheek area, the wrinkles. Everywhere you put that white, it's going to start to turn a little bit pink because red is underneath it, but that's going to give it a very highlighted effect. The cool thing is, once you let this dry, you can go back over certain areas with the white again, and it will stand out even more. Do be aware of how much water you are using though, because if you use too much, it will blend together and it won't look like a highlight. It will just look like pink face paint. Now you want to take that wide angle brush and the black paint again and mark out the edges of the mask. Completely fill in with black all the way up to the hairline, the ears, and the neck area as well. You can go ahead and do this with a brush, and then I finished up with the sponge. Now you can finally fill in the rest of the lips and seal it in with the powder. Do not let them press their lips together before it dries, otherwise it will mess up all the teeth work. So this is why it was so important to highlight the eyebrows that we painted on, because once you paint over the actor's own, you need them to still be able to properly emote, which we see here. Alright, here is our final demon look. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. You can find me at Bengal Queen on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.